Welcome to the C2C Hub. I will be your instructor, Megan, for the next 20 to 25 minutes for a gentle morning movement. Know that this doesn't have to be done in the morning. It can be done at any time of the day. Just some gentle yoga poses for you to really awaken the body and tune in. So let's get started. We are going to meet on our backs in corpse pose. So you may also know this as Shavasana. So begin to extend your legs out nice and long, making your way onto your back. And just begin to pause here for a moment. Your hands can stay next to your sides. You can bring a hand to your heart and your stomach, noticing the rise and the fall. You can also bring your hands just to the low belly or just to the heart center. Taking the next minute to tune in, noticing your pranayama, your life force energy. Noticing the depths of your inhales and your exhales. Not placing any judgment around that, but just becoming aware. On your next inhale, inhale in through your nose. Exhale it out through your mouth. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale it out through your mouth. Once more, inhale. Exhale, fog in that mirror. Now inhale in through your nose. And exhale out through your nose. Breath in through your nose. And out through your nose. This is called your Ujjayi breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Relaxing the mind, allowing you to really come into your body. I invite you to take 3 more Ujjayi breaths on your own. If an intention is a part of your practice today, go ahead and add that in. As you finish that last breath, inhale, your arms above your head, your legs stretching long. Maybe you yawn, getting out all those extra little stretches. And exhale, begin to hug your knees into your chest, gently rocking from one side to the other, side to side. Just beginning to massage that low spine, maybe taking your knees into circular motions, one direction and then the other. Maybe rolling out your ankles and your wrists and the other direction. And then begin to extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Know that for some of us this might be easier. For some, we may need to have a gentle bend in our knee. So just listening to your body here. This pose is called waterfall or legs up the wall. And this just allows our blood to rush down to those main arteries, sending some blood and releasing a lot of that tension that we hold in our lower half of our body. So taking another breath in, and exhale, begin to work your knees down, bending into your knees, working the feet down to the mat, and then just begin to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Feeling this stretch in your low back. Maybe you want to pause to feel and to notice. And then guiding your knees back through center, we're going to cross, bending that right knee, setting that right ankle on top of that left leg. And you're welcome to stay here, or maybe coming into a reclined figure 4, reclined. So reaching those palms through. Remember to be gentle with your body. If you're doing this practice in the morning, it's going to feel different versus if you're doing this practice in the evening. Your goal is to try your best and to listen. So my version may not always be the best version for you. That's why we give lots of options in yoga. And usually that intuitive thought is most likely where we're meant to be. Know that you can always take that right elbow and press it into the knee. Make sure you're flexing your feet, so that way you can protect those knees. Staying here for another inhale. And exhale, slowly release, setting that down, uncross that right leg. And then we're gonna switch to the other side. So cross that left foot on top of that right thigh. And you're welcome to stay here, applying just a gentle pressure into that left hip flexor. Or if you're looking to take it one step further, maybe reaching your hands in between, grabbing the back of that right hamstring. Know that you are doing a great job, no matter what version of this reclined figure 4 you decide. Take another breath in and a breath out. Slowly set that right foot down, and then windshield wiper your knees from right to left. And then begin to hug those knees in and rocking and rolling the length of your mat, coming in to your tabletop. So making your way to tabletop pose, planting your hands down, and right beneath your shoulders, knees directly beneath the hips. Take a moment here to check in with your alignment. So pull that tummy up and in. And then inhale, drop your chest out. Pause here. Work that eye of the elbow forward towards the front of your space. See if you can lift and lengthen in your chin. Relax your facial muscles, relax your eyebrows. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round your spine, coming into cat pose. So visualizing that cat in the curve in the spine, pulling your core up and in, pressing into the mat, evenly between both hands and both knees. Maybe you want to add some looks from right to left, saying no, and then maybe you say yes. And then make your way flowing. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Now I invite you to move as you feel is best for you. So maybe you take a peek over a shoulder, And then the other, maybe you continue to flow through your cat-cows. Maybe you begin to take a child's pose. Our bodies are so different. So it doesn't matter who you are or where you are. What matters is that you listen. Not to me, but to you. So take the pose that you need. Taking 2 more breaths in and out through your nose. Making your way back to your tabletop. We're going to prepare for puppy pose. So you're going to begin to shift your hips back slightly and then walk either your forearms or your arms down to the mat. And for some of us, we might just bring our forehead to the mat. It may also hover, or you may feel safe bringing your chin to the mat. So this is a very intense shoulder opener, but it really awakens that back body. Know that if you have a block or a blanket nearby, you can always rest your forearms on that. And you can always back off. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to do a pose, but we really want to make sure that we're trusting our bodies. So staying here for a breath in and a breath out. Once more, a breath in and a breath out. Feel the length in your arms. Feel the compression in your upper back. And see if you can breathe into those areas that are holding on to some tension. Ask yourself to let it go. Staying here for another breath in. And exhale, slowly make your way out of that puppy pose. Maybe you want to sway your hips side to side. We're going to begin to come into thread the needle. So inhale the right arm high. Exhale, take some arm circles, one direction, then the other. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to your body. Reach that right arm up, breath in. Exhale, thread that through. Gently making your way into thread the needle. Remember those options. You can walk that hand forward. You can find a bind to open that heart. Taking one more breath in. Exhale, slowly release that left hand if it was in another space. And then inhale, make your way up. Exhale, back to center, other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, just move that right arm, that left arm. One direction, the other. And then on an inhale, lengthen that left arm up. And exhale, thread that needle through, guiding that left cheek towards the mat. Again, if you have a block and you feel like you're far away from the ground, that's okay. Go ahead and take that block and you can rest your cheek on it. Remember, you have so many different options with those props. If a blanket feels better or a pillow, go ahead and do that. And then check in with yourself on this side. Do you need to back off of the pose? Or do you need to take it maybe one step further by walking your hand forward or taking a bind? Take another breath in and a breath out. Slowly begin to bring that right palm to the center, pressing in. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, bring those hands back down to the mat. Walk your hands forward. Curl your toes under and lift up to a downward facing dog. So take these first few moments to bend into your knees. Walking your dog out. Maybe lifting and lowering your heels. I always like to roll out an ankle, one direction then the other. And just feel this stretch in your body. Sometimes when we come into a pose the first time, it doesn't feel the best. But that's the beauty of yoga, is we get to continue to get on our mat and we continue to practice so that we get to this point of noticing when things are uncomfortable and then noticing how we feel after. It's really life-changing when you think of it. So in this down dog, inhale, hinge forward, come to a high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Feeling that body warm up. Exhale, down dog. Now this time, inhale, look to your hands, and exhale, tiptoe your feet to a wide leg forward fold. So take those feet out to the width of the mat. Bending into those knees really heavily, and just take this time to sway right to left. Maybe you again bring some movement to your neck. Circles. Ragdoll is always an option, so that's grabbing opposite elbows and relaxing your head in the center. Staying connected to your breath. Now slowly bring yourself back to center. Heel toe those feet so they're shoulder width apart or touching. And then inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Flat back. Exhale, fold. And then rise up to your mountain. And exhale, hands to heart center. Close those eyes. Maybe adjust. And then come to your breath. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. Deep exhale out through your mouth. Once more, breath in. Exhale it out. Seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your nose. Open your eyes. Remember your why. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to your mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. So we're going to flow through that. That's called a sun breath. So we're going to do that a few times together. Ready? Inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to your mountain. Exhale, right down to your forward folds. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Now this time we're going to step that left foot back, coming into a low lunge. So drop that back knee right away. And we're going to pause here for a moment, just noticing what we're feeling in our low lunge. Our goal is to press those hips forward. If the ground feels like it's far away, add in a good old block. You can add them on both sides. Sometimes it just feels really nice to add one onto that opposing side to balance you out. But again, you know what you need. Ask yourself what's going to support your practice. And then just breathe into that left hip flexor. Feel what you feel. We got a lot going on down there. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Once more, a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now slowly press your hips back to a half split. So flexing into that right foot. Keeping your spine nice and flat here. Inhale as you lengthen through your back. And exhale, you want to work your heart towards your leg. And you'll listen and know, and you're feeling that tension in your hamstring. And that's your cue to pause right there. Staying for one more breath in. And one more breath out. Slowly begin to press yourself back to your runner's lunge, lifting that back knee up, and then make your way to a forward fold. Now step the right foot back, drop the back knee. Decide if you need to incorporate a block this time. Pressing those hips forward. And just being here in this moment. If you feel really stable without a block, know that you can bring your hands to the top of that left knee. Or you can always inhale and reach your arms up overhead. And look up. You'll really feel that length. Taking a breath in wherever you are. And a breath out. Once more, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, begin to guide those hands back to the mat. And then slowly press your hips back to a half split. Flexing the left foot this time. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, chest works its way towards that left knee. Once more, breath in and breath out. Staying for another breath in and a breath out. Begin to guide your hips forward. Curl your back toes. And this time we're going to step back to a high plank. Pausing in this high plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down knees, hips, chest, and chin. And now inhale, zip those legs up. Exhale, stay right as you are. Inhale, peel your shoulders up off the mat for a baby cobra. Exhale, back down. Inhale, baby cobra, lift and lengthen. Keep that gaze down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Or maybe you're ready for a medium high cobra. And just begin to feel. Exhale, back down. Once more, just like that. Inhale to a high cobra. If you're ready, try not to lock those elbows out. And then maybe this time you want to take a gaze over one shoulder and then the other. And then slowly make your way down to your mat, pressing back to a child's pose. And I invite you to stay in this child's pose. Just noticing what's happening in your body. Where are those areas that you can release more? Staying with that breath, breathing in through your nose and out. Once more, breath in and out. Now slowly walk your palms through center. And then you can either stay in hero's pose like myself or make your way to easy pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Feeling your chakras more in alignment. Feeling that root chakra really strong. We stayed very grounded for our practice. So inhale, reach your palms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center, closing your eyes. Notice that heartbeat. Inhale your thumb knuckles to your forehead center, your third eye. The light, the love, the teacher in me sees and honors the light, the love in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me for a morning movement practice. I hope that you are feeling more awake and ready to start your day. Until next time, peace.